I'm ready. Home base right here. Las Vegas.
Chris, can I get a second of your time?
Yeah, of course you can. Hey, let me call you right back. That cool? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Bey. Tonight, you'll put together what some are calling the A team. Let me take that back. A Bey team.
Right.
The ultimate finessers.
Yeah.
As you take on Lights, Camera, Faction.
Yeah.
Will tonight be the end of this rivalry?
Obviously, Lights, Camera, Faction has been causing me a lot of issues over the last, close to a year now. These guys been a thorn in my side, so I had to go get some reinforcements. So I assembled the best team that I know, the best guys that I could find, all my real family. I got Shogun SOS. I got Nino Black, former tag team champion with myself, the first ever championship that I captured in my career here in FSW. And we got Hero Lou. So it seems like a very bad night for Lights, Camera, Faction. It seems like they're going to learn a lesson in what I like to call the art of finesse. And they're going to learn it from the ultimate finessers. It's plural now, it's not just singular.
There you go. Well, I wish you the best of luck tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just moments away. Lights, Camera, Faction, ultimate finessers. You do not want to miss this one.
Cut.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Hey, big time.
Yeah, definitely. Good luck.
Hey, what's up?
Chris.
Nino Black, Hero Lou, and Shogun Jones. You've got so much talent. You've got the AWF Tag Team Champions. You have the Big Valley Wrestling Fighting Champion in Fresco Medic. The FSW No Limits Champion in Ice Williams. When you think of Lights, Camera, Faction, it's nothing but gold.
And just the absolute havoc they've caused in FSW since they formed that Day of Reckoning back in March has pissed a lot of people off. 3 of them are standing in the ring, ready for some redemption, a little bit of revenge. One of them, not here, but there's been so many people. Even the owner of this company, I kind of feel like sometimes when I'm sitting next to him on commentary, he's going to have another cardiac issue the way he gets pissed off at these guys.
The only cardiac issue you're going to have is when the faction performs and they take your breath away. Right now, Nino Black, Shogun Jones, Hero Lou getting the jump start. How awful of them. How unsportsmanlike.
I kind of feel like the jump start got done on Chris Bey earlier today. The elimination match, we got Survivor rules. This match will end when one team has been completely wiped out. Up and over goes Ice Williams. Shogun coming with a charge, tries to trip up Ice with the drop down. Shogun Jones so athletic for a dude his size and brought a lot behind the pounce. Everybody knew Ice Williams was going to be a gigantic success pretty much from Jump Street when he started in FSW. I don't know if everybody figured he would become the longest reigning champion of any kind this company's ever seen. The same can be said for Shogun SOS. Pegged the star from the start.
Cody, what are you doing?
He's watching it. He's watching it unfold. I mentioned to you that Lights Camera Faction, or The Faction, has made a lot of people mad.
The greatest movie I've ever seen.
Well, why don't you write a soundtrack for him?
Oh, I think the sound of that club at the back could be a soundtrack. And yes, I would definitely do that for them.
Well, look at that action, Braxton adding to his blooper reel, trying to sneak up on Shogun. And it looks like Action has a new wardrobe for tonight, new gear. And look at this, pack of hyenas.
I love it. I love it. Textbook, old-fashioned. That right there, Jake, that's textbook tenacious.
That's old-fashioned wrestling.
Wrestling.
Like Hackenschmidt and Gotch.
Look at the way the faction looks tonight. Dressed in sparkly silver and white. I love
11 part.
I only deal with 10 tenacious. Elbow drop, elbow drop, elbow drop.
The elbow train.
Drop it like it's hot.
And so far, this match has gone exactly the way you would think the faction would want it.
But who knows? I don't think Lights Camera Faction is planning to lose at all tonight.
Well, you never plan on that, do you?
Huh?
You never plan on losing, no matter how many times it happens, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you know, it's not in their plans, and I don't think they're going to get foiled.
Well, exception of you, most people don't like Lights
For them, I thought it was pretty good. It didn't reach the top of their chart.
all the beating, really. He's got to get out of there. And once again, we got a 4-on-3 situation here, and you know that's right in Lights Camera Faction's wheelhouse.
Look at all these combos. Look at the synchronization. Oh, here we go. Shogun's in trouble.
The fly elbow right through the heart of Shogun, and after everything he's taken, is not done yet. Look at the power of Shogun. He just hoisted Fresco up the knees. Death Valley bomb.
And Nino Black in the ring now.
You know, you talked about the outfits of the faction, but Nino Black's decked out pretty hard tonight.
He is just picking everybody up, ramming them in the corner.
You know, if you looked online as these two teams were going back and forth after the match was set, Samoan drop, Nino may have been the biggest trash talker of them all.
Northtown splash.
Up and over goes Nino. Cartwheels through. Shades of Ruckus, baby, Ruckus. Release Hiranagi. Backbreaker, and he's holding on.
Power slam.
And Nino Black is single-handedly taking out the faction.
Oh, RNS suplex.
What does that stand for?
1, 2, and that's it. I don't even remember what it stands for because I'm shocked that Action Braxton even got eliminated.
Yeah, that's the reason I never say it, but Braxton has been eliminated, and now we got a fair fight.
In the ring with 5+ times.
Does it suck? And Watson is a hell of a talent. Went toe-to-toe with Chris Bey at our last High Octane event on the FSW Network.
We're evened out now.
Putting on the brakes. That's hard to do when you're dealing with such a powerhouse like Hero Lou. And here comes Fresco, one of the most improved wrestlers you would see in FSW over the last...
No way he just did that. That did not just happen.
Oh my God! What the hell?
Did he just throw him into another move?
Hucked him through the air. Why is Braxton back?
I mean, you know, he directs the faction, so, you know, of course he'd be out here.
Title belt to the skull of Nino Black by Ice Williams. No, come on.
Fresco bomb.
And just too late with the save. Well, thanks to all 4 members of Lights Camera Faction, they're back at the advantage. You know, even when they even the odds, they really didn't even the odds. Oh, just destroy this dude.
That's a fighting champion right there. He's hard to get rid of. All these champions are hard to get rid of.
Well, it's hard to do anything to Hero Lou when he's in a mood like this. One of the most quiet men you'll ever meet, but they say you gotta watch the quiet one.
Oh! Pop-up flatliner.
Ejected Fresco through the air. You know, Hero Lou's issues with Lights Camera Faction go back all the way to the Mountain State title tournament. Cuts him in half. Watson takes the bullet. Watson, realizing Fresco was the legal man, could be eliminated, decide to take the bullet for Lights Camera Faction.
That's what kind of faction this group is, okay? Every member willing to do whatever it takes to make sure their brothers are protected, to make sure, excuse me, their gold stands around their waist. Speaking of gold, we see some right now.
And he was going to try it again against Hero, but Hero...
Wait a minute, that's a DQ if I've ever seen one.
Hero Lou, but why is Braxton still allowed out here? Well, Braxton might be allowed out here, but I guess he's a corpse now.
Hey, that's Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions in the ring now with Hero Lou. Excuse me, with Shogun Jones. Hero Lou walking to the back after getting eliminated.
You know, Shogun came back with a mission for FSW. He had Chris Bey's back. And now we got Shogun Jones not succumbing to the odds. Oh, man.
Double drop to hold right into the center turnbuckle. Very smart tag team maneuver. Double snapmare, I love it. Big European. Bigger clothesline. And the biggest senton.
Big Togo style. And another elbow out of Fresco. But still, even that combo, No Limits champion, Ice Williams.
Big splash.
Great distance, too. Like I said, sky's the limit for Watson.
What is it?
During the storm. But eventually the storm might become too much. He is.
And that step-up knee just rocks Fresco-matic.
And Shogun is ready to run wild.
Shogun.
You probably have no idea the best method, but something. Is this the end?
Oh. Yeah, it's not over yet. It's not over. There you go. There's Fresco.
Shogun, a lot taken out of him, but he's always got his strength. Well, here comes the longest reigning champion of any kind FSW has ever seen.
There we go. Here we go.
Icebreaker attempt! Whoa! Spikes him!
Drags Fresco right on his head.
Another spine buster in this matchup. Twisting up the ankle of Fresco he's tapping.
I think that's part of it. There it is.
Fresco was tapping.
Look at Action Braxton applauding.
Fresco was
I
tapping.
knew he couldn't genuinely make a fighting champion tap out on
The referee was distracted. Ice Williams hits the super kick, the icebreaker, follows it up with a brain freeze. Really?
That's what I'm talking about.
All their life to do this. This was a lot harder for them than it should have been. If the odds were even, I don't think this would have been the closing scene of this matchup.
Where was Chris, huh? Where was Chris? I ain't seen Chris. My goodness. Hello! Free Nino Block. Welcome to the main event. The excommunicated Samoan, Hero Lou. Sir, welcome to the main event. Shogun S.U.S. He's sus boy. Welcome to the main event. And yes, folks, this is the greatest movie you've ever seen. Yes, sir. The #1 faction in the city. The #1 faction in professional wrestling. Yes, lights, camera, fact.
No doubt. We've been spreading our name all throughout the West Coast. Right. Just last time you seen us, we went down to Phoenix, Arizona, and we added a couple of more titles to the collection at AWF.
Yes, sir.
And now the faction is all gold.
See, we went from pre-show to these shows. And you already know the deal. When the faction pull up, we show up. When them lights come on, it's action.
That's right.
Faction up.
Hey, you know what? Hey, if you guys don't mind, there's something that I personally have to get off my chest.
Let them know. What's good?
There's a lot of stuff that's said about us on this show in particular. There's a lot of people who would like for you to believe that I'm not a good wrestler. There's a lot of people that would like for you to believe that me and Ice are like Farouk and The Rock. What? For what reason? For what reason? There's people that would like for you to believe that Fresco and Watson just got good.
Where you been?
Sir.
Where you been?
No, sir. Because we are the greatest of all time in Las Vegas, and there's no disputing that after what we just did to Chris Bey's little friends. See, these narratives are built about us because people are afraid of us. They're afraid of me. They're threatened by what we can accomplish together. And you know what? You should be. Because after this, there is no limit to lights, camera, faction. Isn't that right, Fresco?
Look at what it is. Look at what it is. Chris Bey is only temporary. The lights, camera, faction forever. Hallelujah. Cut the check. Yeah.